Hello guys, welcome back to VC Agro Farm and Livestock Enterprise. On today's lesson, we are going to talk about how I started my poultry farm with 50,000 naira some years back and what really happened. The real truth, alright? Now let me ask you a serious question. Can 50,000 naira really start a poultry farm in Nigeria? A lot of people say just start small, even 50k is enough. Alright? So back then I decided to try it, to test it, to see, because I really had a passion years back. Alright? So I tried starting poultry farming with 50,000 naira, and what happened really shocked me. Alright, if you are planning to start poultry farming with small capital, this video might save you from making a costly mistake. Alright, so the plan was, I wanted to see if 50,000 naira could be realistic to buy birds, to feed them, to medicate them, and still make profit. Now, to be practical, I had to go very small scale, like extremely small. So I decided to work with a few chicks, a very simple housing setup, and basic feeding system. Alright, because this is exactly how many beginners start. Alright, so let's go to the cost breakdown. Let's break down the reality. The cost of chicks, let's say I bought around 15 to 20,000 to 20-day-old chicks at an average price. That's already take a good part of the 50,000 naira. So let's talk of the housing. Even if you improvise wood, net, feeders and drinkers, you will still spend money. And if the housing is poor, you will actually suffer it when the birds also suffer. So what about the feed? Now, this is where the real problem starts, because feed is the biggest expenses in poultry farming. Even if birds eat every single day, the feed prices are still not smiling right here in Nigeria. Or can we say about the medication and the vaccine? You still need vaccines, vitamin and basic drugs, which is medication. You cannot skip these or you risk losing your bird. At this point, the 50,000 naira is already under serious pressure. Yes, so where the real challenge came in, now let's talk about what really happened. After setting up everything, feed started finishing quickly, expenses started increasing, unexpected cost came in. This is where many beginners get shocked, because on paper 50,000 naira looks good and big enough, but in reality poultry farming keeps demanding money every day. So the big problem is you don't start making money immediately. If you are raising layers with that amount, you should know that in the next 18 to 20 weeks before you start receiving something. Even if you are doing broilers, you have to wait to an extent. Alright, no income, you have to spend continuously for some weeks. So the result is, so what was the final outcome? Let me be very honest with you. 50,000 naira is not enough to sustain poultry farming. Yes, you can start, but you will struggle to continue. That is just the reality. What I discovered was feed cost alone will frustrate you and can really distract and frustrate you. Small scale reduce profit margin. Any small mistake becomes a very big loss because you might lose the entire flock. Alright, so in some cases farmers are forced to sell the birds early, borrow money or abandon the farm.
When you have hundreds,
so the lesson I learned
thousands of birds,
was, now
feed costs
this is
very
the most
significant.
important part.
This
you
is
need
why
to pay
farmers
attention
must
to.
focus on
Here are the key
efficient
lessons.
feeding,
Starting
reduce
small
feed
is good,
wastage,
but
and buying
too small
quality feed.
is very risky.
Proper feed
Starting small
management
is a very
helps to
good start,
maintain
but starting
profitability
extremely small
in poultry
is very
farming.
risky. If your
Alright?
capital is too small,
Next is poor
your farm will
biosecurity.
not be stable.
Excuse me.
So
Poor
feed will test you.
biosecurity.
If you cannot
Disease
sustain
outbreak
feed,
are one
don't
of the most
start
fastest
yet.
way to destroy
Don't.
a poultry farm.
Always
Some
plan
farmers
beyond
invest
startup.
a lot of money
Don't
in
just
birds,
think of buying
but
birds. Think
neglect
of feeding them for months,
biosecurity measures.
right? What of the
Biosecurity
emergency money is
simply means
important.
protecting a
If
farm
poultry
from
farming
disease-causing
unexpected things happen,
organisms.
like disease outbreak, or what
Some
if the
risky
price of the feed
practices
increases,
include
or you had
allowing visitors
mortality,
into
maybe
the
few
poultry
mortality,
house,
you must be
buying
prepared.
birds from unknown source,
Now, this
using
is what you should do
contaminated
instead
water,
if you have your
poor
50,000 naira
farm
available.
sanitation.
If you have 50,000
Common
naira,
poultry disease
I
includes
can give you
Newcastle
smarter
disease,
options which you can
coccidiosis,
start with.
fowl typhoid,
Option one is you
Gumboro
just have to
disease.
save more
Once
money
these
and
diseases
start
enter a
properly,
farm,
no matter how small
mortality
you want to
can
start.
increase
The option two is
very
partner with
quick.
someone that you
That is
know
why
that
farmers must
had
always prioritize
or is
disease
running an existing
prevention.
farm.
Alright?
The option three is
Next
start
poor marketing.
learning first.
When
Work
your
on a
when
farm,
your
gain
marketing
experience and understand
strategy is very
the
poor.
system.
Another reason why
Alright?
farmer fails is
Start
lack
very
of
small,
market
but
planning.
don't
Some
expect
farmers
profit.
produce eggs without
Use it
having
as a learning
reliable
phrase,
buyers. They
not
produce
business
broilers
phrase
or
or
meat
an
without
earning
having
income. Don't.
reliable takeaway buyers.
Yes, you
When
have to
egg
start
production increase,
small,
they struggle
but
to sell their
smart.
products.
Proper
This is often
preparation.
forces
If
them
you
to sell
go
at
against
a
these
very
rules,
low
you will pay
price.
dearly for it.
Smart farmers
Honestly,
develop their market
if you
before
have such
production
amount,
increase.
you can just
Well,
partner with someone,
possible
or
egg
yet
buyers that should buy
just use it to
from
do a
you,
test run.
egg
Alright, don't look
wholesalers,
at making profit at the moment.
restaurants, supermarket, bakeries,
Yes,
and
don't
local
just look
markets.
at making profit
Strong
at the
marketing
moment.
relationship
Poultry
helps to
farming is
ensure
profitable,
consistent cash flow
but only when
for
it's
the
done
farm.
properly.
All right.
Planning
Lack
and
of
adequate
record
capital. It is
keeping.
really capital intensive.
This one
So
is
you
a very
need
good one I
to
would like to talk about.
plan
Record
very
keeping is
well.
something many
50,000
small
naira can help
farms
you
ignore,
start learning.
but it is extremely
Alright,
important.
you have to
Important
start
farm
learning
record
before you
includes
dive into
daily
it, no
egg
matter how
production,
small.
feed consumption, mortality,
But it's not
vaccination schedule,
enough.
and
That amount
sales
is
record.
not enough to
Without
build a
records,
sustainable poultry
farms cannot
business.
measure
So if you truly want to
performance
succeed,
or
with
identify
50,000
problems
naira,
in the
I've
farm.
given you the hint.
All right.
Plan well,
Successful
learn
farms
deeply, and invest
treat poultry
wisely.
farming as
Alright.
a data-driven
So
business.
if this video opened your eyes, please
helps
like
you
this video,
to
subscribe
check
to the
and
channel,
know
share
if
with
there is
someone
any
planning to start
problem
poultry farming.
on
If you need
the
consultation or
farm
mentorship,
or happening in the
you know
farm
where to find me.
in your
Contact
absence
us below.
or
Don't forget.
in
Happy
your
birds, more
presence.
funds. See you on the
It
next
is very
video.
important
Thank
for us
you
to know.
and have a
Many
wonderful
poultry
day.
farmers do not